Okay, art 1 or art 2 this time. And this is for fall, but it's the same every semester. I don't change it much. Maybe I will, I'll let you know. But if it says fall 2024, it's still good for whatever semester and what year. So we're in week 5 now. You've noticed that 16 weeks, so we're past the quarter mark. And we're heading into the second quarter of the semester. So we talk about assignment number 9, which is a color wheel. There is the color wheel I will use. I like to use the yellow at the top, orange at 2 o'clock, red at 4 o'clock, purple 6 o'clock, and blue at 8 o'clock, green at 10 o'clock on a clock. There's 12 sections. Okay, so just like a clock. Be 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so the yellow, red, and blue are the primary colors. They are not made from other colors. They are what they are. And then so the complementary or the secondary color is for this side, yellow, red make orange. Red and purple, or red and blue make purple. Okay, see? So I'm talking about the primaries making a color. Blue and yellow make green, a secondary color, or you can call it a complementary. All right? As you notice, across the wheel from a primary is a complement. So across from red is green, across from blue is orange, and across from yellow is purple. Those are called the complements. When we're going to do a painting in complementary colors, you're going to pick one of these combinations. So there's 3, right? Yellow and purple, red and green, blue and orange. Each one of those is a complement. There's 3 complements on the wheel, on the color wheel. So when we talk about doing a complementary painting, we're going to pick one section of those. Either the yellow and purple, either the red and green, or either the blue and orange. And then you're going to use those 2 colors to create your painting. So think about that when you're getting your subject matter. You may want to investigate what is red and green in something, or yellow, purple, blue, orange. It doesn't have to be exact like that. It doesn't have to be representational. You can just use those 2 colors in any combination of the complements and do your painting that way. Or if you were to do, like, let's say, red tomatoes and green leaves all around, and background green, different greens, then it's representational. That's probably the only one I can think of, other than maybe some flower combinations that have to do with yellow and purple, or maybe blueberries in an orange container on a table or something, then it's representational. But if you wanted to do anything, a portrait or an animal or landscape, whatever, you could use one of the combinations of complements for that and paint with those. And of course, just like the monochromatic, you're using black and white to make the tints and the shades. The shades are the darker tones of that color, or shades, and the tints are the tints of whatever color, using the black and white. You don't want to mix them. You want to keep them separate on your canvas when you're painting, so you're not getting one into the other so that it doesn't create gray tones. Okay, and I showed a video on that with the monochromatic. It's the same thing with complements. You could do it with either color and make gray versions of those colors, and those are called tones. What we want to stay with, if we can, is stay with the tints and shades. The lighter version of the color using white, the darker version of the color using black, and don't mix them on canvas. Okay, so first you're going to make a color wheel. Okay, that's assignment 9. Assignment 10 is the complementary color painting. Okay, so number 9 is to make a color wheel. Do you want 12 sections? You want to put your primary colors in first. Yellow at 12 o'clock, red at 4 o'clock, blue at 8 o'clock. Once you've got the primary colors in, then you're going to mix a primary with another primary, and you're going to get orange from yellow and red, and you put it right in the middle here at 2 o'clock. Okay, so yellow is 12 o'clock, red is 4 o'clock, orange is at 2 o'clock. If you're going to mix red and blue, which is 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock, at 6 o'clock, right in the middle, you're going to have the purple that you made out of the primaries. Yellow and blue make green. So you have yellow at 12 o'clock, blue at 8 o'clock, and green at 10 o'clock, right in the middle. That's where you're going to put your green, and it should be a balanced green from the blue and the yellow. You don't want it too yellow green, and you don't want it too blue green. Then you're going to put in the tertiary colors, the ones in between of yellow and orange is a yellow orange. In between orange and red is a red orange. In between red and purple is a reddish purple. In between blue and purple is a bluish purple. Okay, and then in between green and blue you have a blue green. And in between green and yellow you have a yellow green. So experiment. You're going to start with the primaries, put them on the wheel where they belong. Then you're going to go for the secondaries and put them on the wheel where they belong. Then you're going to take this green and add a little more yellow to it to make the yellow green. You take this green, which is your primary green, or it's a secondary color, but it's primary in the sense that it's not too yellow or too blue. You're going to take that green, which is in the middle of yellow and blue, that green, and add a little blue to it and make a bluish green. Same on this side. You take the yellow and add a little orange to it, and you're going to have a yellowish green. Not as orange as a pumpkin. This should be a pumpkin, basically, color, although this doesn't look all that pumpkin to me. That looks more pumpkin, but yeah, this should be more like that, really. And then the yellow into the orange would make slightly more yellow. Try for a pumpkin for the orange. Okay, that is sort of pumpkin, I guess. To me, this is a little backed off. Anyway, so for this, in between yellow and red, you're going to have the orange and add a little red to it to get a red orange. Now you're going to use purple and add a little red to it to get a red purple. Put a little blue, more blue into the purple, and you're going to get a blue purple. Okay? That's how you finish out the color wheel. Okay, so now we're going to talk about, that was being imaged, so let's go back and put in the search. Complementary color paintings. Here's kind of your orange-blue idea. Now this is more of your red-green idea. Okay, got the greens back there, you got the red. They're complements on the wheel. Black or white to make the tints and shades of both colors, and you add them on the same canvas together. Don't mix them together. Don't mix the green with the red. Okay, you want to keep them separate. The kind of an abstract. It looks kind of purpley to me, but I think it's more blue. But it's probably not the best idea. This does have a kind of a bluish background, and then you have the different versions of the orange. Now, orange is going to have yellow and red in it, right? So you could add a little of both of those to make them lighter and darker, but I would stay with the white and black because that's the experiment. But, if you end up using the other, that can work, all right? Here's more of your violet and yellow idea, although I question some of this in here, but it looks okay. Kind of a purple cat head with yellow eyes and yellow background. This one could work because it's mostly blue and yellow, orange. Now, what did I say? Yellow? No, I'm sorry. That doesn't, oh, that's the violet. Okay, yes, that works. Violet and yellow and blue and orange. Okay. A lot of Van Gogh's paintings, he used complementary colors in several of them too. So here's kind of a take on all three combinations: yellow, purple, red, green, and blue and orange. Now you could do something like this if you wanted to. I've seen it done. I think there were some pears that were done that way. Here's like avocados on a red plate. They look like avocados. They might be limes, but that's another idea for one of the combinations of complements. Here's more of your orange and a blue cup with a blue background. Kind of a backed off orangey sort of surface here. It tends to be more of a tan, but you might get there with a white in it. Now here's the pears. So you could do that too if you wanted to. You got a red pear with green, blue, orange and yellow and violet. So you could pull that off too. It's a good way to do all three, and that's okay to do. Or just stick to one. This one is variations of the red and also variations of the green. Okay. Stay with your complements. If you want to try three of them, separate them so that we can see that you did one over here, one over here, one over here. Not that they're all just all over the place, because then you use 6 colors to make a painting and we don't know where the complements are. Try to get them grouped up wherever you're going to put them, if you're going to do that. You could do an abstract as well, see? There's the blue and orange. Violet yellow, like eggplant. Okay, so I think you get the idea. There's another one. Pretty cool idea. Flower. 2 flowers on either side. Backgrounds are the complements, and that really works well. All right, we'll leave it at that. And there is no homework this week, so there you go. We'll talk with you later.